Moist. Moist. It's absolutely fucking moist. My bad. I had to fix it. It was moving like it was doing some weird shit. It's doing some weird shit, yo. So I had to back out and come back in, man. I'm experiencing technical difficulties. That's probably because I got my fucking PlayStation behind me downloading like 8 games right now, so it's kind of fucking with my Wi-Fi. My bad. Yo. Yeah, we back. We back. Like I said, just had to, you know what I'm saying, fix a little technical difficulties. It's the PlayStation fault, y'all. PlayStation fault, I swear to God. Chin Smoke, my brother, salute. Swear to God, it's the PlayStation fault. Bro, Torn Blaze, you know I've been watching basketball. I'm the motherfucking, I missed the $500 a week on DraftKings. All I do is bite my nails and watch basketball. I got to. Fish and Luke. Rachel, what's good, babe? I ain't seen you in a brick. Hey, man, everybody in the building today, man. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy fucking Sunday, man. Sunday. We can't cape for fighters, man. We need to hold them accountable. Absolutely, Jedi. Absolutely. And the moment we as content creators start caping for fighters because we feel like we should adhere to other people's, other people's feelings or cater to those feelings, that's when we start being like, it's almost like, what are you doing it for? Like, really, if I jumped on here and I started talking boxing just to please other individuals, man, I would not be real to this shit. Like, how could I say honor the motherfucking game when I'm the biggest fraud in it if I was doing some shit like that? If I don't call it down the middle and some boxers don't disagree with me or dislike me or don't want to do interviews with me for something, that's a fucking, I wouldn't be doing. Modern Warfare, Madden, Modern Warfare, Madden, PUBG, fucking Battlefield, fucking NBA 2K. Man, I like motherfucking RPGs. I play a lot of shit, man. All of that shit, man. Final fucking Fantasy. I just got Final Fantasy fucking 7 remake, man. I finally said, fuck it, I'm gonna play this shit. If you want to motherfucking add me on PlayStation, I leave my fucking PS4 handle in the community so y'all can add me and we can get down on PlayStation and shit too. I play a lot of shit. Oh yeah, Rachel, you always catch up. Always. Always. All salute, babe. I'm just very thankful that, we got to see a good night of combat sports all around the board. Even though fucking Dana White, I know what you doing, dog. I know what you doing, Dana. He do not like Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather. He like because they took that L, because they took that L in that boxing match, and I really believe, okay, I'm gonna give y'all a fucking hypothetical theory of what I believe is going on. And this could be 100% horse and pony shit. Now, the fight with Floyd and Conor or whatever, of course he lost it and went back and shit. But maybe motherfucking Dana feels some type of way about Al Heyman because after that fight, and Conor got to touch 100 million, Conor got to put proper 12 on the mat. Conor's motherfucking whiskey is doing amazing. We got to remember that Conor was fucking Dana White's biggest cash cow, and he actually absolutely left fucking the UFC for over a fucking year and some change behind the money that he made, and he has proper 12 business, and through all of that money he made from Floyd Mayweather birthed the Mac Life, it birthed proper 12, it birthed him being able to fucking promote UFC fight. All of these things were stipulated in this contract after the fact when he fought fucking Khabib Nurmagomedov. Based off of what Floyd and Conor did in that match and the money that was generated and how fucking blockbuster and main event it was and how many people showed out to see that shit, I guarantee Dana White feels some type of way about him taking fucking money. Think about it. That whole time Conor was gone, That's at least 3 or 4. That's at least 2 to 4 fights in that year. Conor brings a lot of money on the pay-per-view. Conor brings a lot of money on the gate. There was no hole filling that up until he came back and fought the Eagle. Nobody could fill that hole. So I believe Dana White is probably on some fuck shit now. I'm hypothetically speaking, and I could fucking be talking fucking a whole bunch of horse and pony shit right now. But hear me out here. Think about the type of money he lost when he fucking lost fucking Conor. John Jones was going through a bunch of fucking bullshit. Conor McGregor gets all of this fucking money. Brown knows the fucking UFC. It basically does his own thing, and now we feel like he won a portion of the company, proper 12 on every fucking mat. He's doing his motherfucking thing. He doesn't need him. So I feel like Dana might look at Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather like, yo, you fucked my bag up. There's a reason why I was trying to avoid this pay-per-view. There was a reason why he wasn't trying to have Conor see that land, because we know that Dana White has a huge hold on the impact and the purses that his other fighters get. And they are significantly lower than what Conor receives in that boxing world. So what is the way that you could do it, knowing that the sport is crippled in the sense where there's only a few stars and nobody is really coming out to watch and spend like fuck up every single one of PBC's fight dates, knowing that their motherfuckers might be sinking and swimming right now. And considering the fact that Dana White is a motherfucking a tycoon and a media tycoon, you have to look at it like this. He has inside information and knowledge that we don't have on the PBC. Andre, salute. Let me throw you up there, Brody. Bow, you got the wrench. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that's been down for a minute, if you don't got the wrench, just say something and I got you. You know what I mean? I know who been here and who haven't. But anyway, like I was saying, imagine all of that money if you were fucking owner of the PBC and your motherfucking private fucking owned company and shit like that, then fucking Conor makes all of this fucking money, runs off, and you stagnant without John Jones, without Conor McGregor. You got Khabib, he coming up, but he not bringing no money in. You really need that motherfucking fight. Then the bus incident happened, and all of that shit was birthed between, now, no, it's not Floyd Mayweather's fault, but he made that money with the PBC. Now look at him. You could tell Dana White was like, when you make that fucking money, it's hard for you to come back and do something. And that cut wasn't big enough to fucking compare to them cuts he could make from his own matches. So I could believe there could possibly be a vendetta there. I don't know, but it's just a hypothetical, you know? So I'm just wondering. Maybe that could be the thing why he like shitting on their fight dates. Hey, man, I'm just cooling, man. Reaper doing what the Reaper do, man. Chopping up with the people, man. How y'all feel about, what did y'all think of that fucking, what y'all think about that last fight, man? Realistically, man, I want to know. What did y'all think of the last fight? What do y'all think about the outcome? What do you think about the rounds? What do you think about Jamel Charlo and how he was handling that fight the entirety of the time? Because I have a certain level of, I'm kind of on the fence with how that whole situation was going. It kind of makes me kind of leery to believe that I'm just like, man, I've seen a lot of fucking boxing in my fucking life, dude. From the first fucking knockdown when he fucking tripped over his foot, fucking got caught on the fucking temple, and then he smacked him with two when he was basically down. The referee with all of the fucking separation every fucking time Jay was pressuring him. He was fucking backing him off for completely no reason. Fucking shots that I could see that was on the belt line. Yeah, a couple were low. That's always going to happen in the match. But shots that weren't even low, they were backing him off trying to give Jamel space. So I'm just saying, I do recognize a lot of negatives in that fight, but at the same time, you know, I'm not disregarding his win. But we have to talk about this shit, yo. Down to the motherfucking fall. We have to talk about these things. So what the fuck? I'm curious. Because I want to know how the fucking world feel. Because I know how I feel. And I'm just like, man, just don't know. I don't. Shiz biz, salute, Brody. Arlie, you thought the card was born, babe? Boxing Logic United, Myron, my motherfucking brother, salute. Hey, Jeff. Salute. Or my nigga all the way out in Cali. Richmond in the motherfucking building. Yeah, niggas think I don't be attention to y'all niggas. Yeah, it looked funny. Toby said it looked very strange. Salute. Shizbiz says he don't want to see Banana again. Was it because of this? Rosario looked like a flop, man. It looked like a flop too, y'all. I'm just saying, man. Like, yo, Well, my motherfucking nephew look at me and he say, man, Uncle Bone, what? He's like, man, Uncle Bone, what was that? I'm going to bed. When a fucking kid is saying some shit like that, bro, you know your look. Because at first, like I said, I had to give dude his respect because it didn't look like in no way, shape, or form, that looked like a motherfucking punch could have ever bothered him. That looked like something else. I thought dude was hemorrhaging, convulsing, or some shit like that. So for me, I was worried about his health because I didn't think that was a punch. I thought something went neurologically wrong with the brother, like he just seized out. That nigga fell weird as fuck, dog. Like, it just wasn't real to me, dog. It wasn't real. And then that shot on the temple, man, like, oh, man, look, man. I'm just saying, dog. I've been hitting the back of the head, side of the head. I've been hit with fucking crowbars, all types of shit, bro. 3 stitches in the back of my head, still, man, scar still there. All I'm saying is this, man. I've seen a lot of fucking punches, man. And I've seen fucking Terry Norris, man. If y'all watch boxing, man, and I'm going to say this because I love Terry and I love what Terry's wife is doing in boxing for, you know what I'm saying, neurologically fucking suffering fighters, man. But look, I'm going to put it like this, y'all. Shh. I'm going to put it like this, y'all. Shh. I'm going to put it like this, y'all. Shh. I'm going to put it like this, y'all. I seen Terry Norris fight. Terry Norris, one of my favorite fighters. Terry Norris got motherfucking hella pop. Have y'all seen Terry Norris fight? Have y'all seen Terry Norris disqualified from a fight? I'm just saying, y'all. Put 2 and 2 together. Stay woke. Y'all seen Terry Norris? That's all I'm saying. Because I love Terry Norris too much, and I got so much respect for his wife and what they doing. But I'm just saying, if y'all seen Terry Norris fight, and if you know how strong Terry Norris is, and you know how ferocious Terry Norris is, put that first round with Banana in perspective. And y'all tell me what the fuck is going on here. Rachel, $75 bump all that. Hit me on the get me and I got you. You feel me? I got you on the get me and I got you. You dig? Low key, I get you on the get me and I got you. If you know what I'm saying. I ain't no 75s for the fam. Facts, Myron. Terrible Terry. So you know what I'm talking about, right? With no disrespect to the GOAT. With no disrespect to the GOAT. Y'all motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, that first round left me kind of like, I'm like, dog, for the referee to not even say nothing, for the referee to like try to count that shit. When he saw what was going on, I said, okay, man. There's some handsome pays going on around here. Some handsome pays in some goddamn treacherous ways, goddammit. And we witness it. And then in the end, because we don't know and we have to take it for fucking face value, I compare that shit to what the Denver fucking Broncos versus the Carolina Panthers in the Super Bowl. I compare it to that. When Cam Newton was in that end zone and he stood up and he didn't dive to grab that fumble. Let me know, man. Imagine this is the screwdriver. This is the cabinet. It's in, bro. Think of that. Y'all been around 2 hands long enough. Y'all know my motherfucking lingo from England to motherfucking Canada, Germany to Sweden. So what y'all think? Here's the screwdriver. Here's the shaky cabinet. I'm just saying. Could it be? Yeah, Jeff. That was stretching it. Shiz Biz Hammond pay good as a motherfucker, man. Look, man. This nigga, hey, look, man. I guarantee the fucking valet parkers got some shit. They like, soon as these motherfuckers walk in, man, them niggas probably try to give them motherfucking PD flavor water. I better stop saying shit like that, man. I'm like, look, yo, you go to a PBC fight, I'm gonna tell you this. Bring your own water bottles. Bring everything. Don't take nothing. Don't eat no food out there. None of that shit, bro. That shit was definitely some Phantom of the Opera shit, sis, biz. Holla, holla, holla. Man, holla, holla, holla at you. With some bullshit. Uncle Al paying the fighters now. Couldn't trust the ref and the judges. Man, them motherfucking judges and ref was slicker than a can of oil, Toby. They was slicker than a can of oil. Now, Jamal. I think Jamal showed advancements that he could fucking truly box. I think Ronnie Shields, I've always felt like Ronnie Shields is perfect for Jamal. And I feel like Jamel can get better if he goes to Ronnie Shields. Because that shit motherfucking Derek James is doing, he don't know shit about boxing. It's too obvious that I was called a Charlo double. God, man. God, man. Oh, the kids listening in. Hey, man. Shout out to the little Harmers, man. Shout out to the little Knicks in the building, man. Salute, man. I'm glad y'all rocking with the channel, man. Nick is my guy, man. My guy. Always supporting. I wake up every day and I go to work and I see Nick in the comments talking about playback gang, bruh. Playback gang. My man. My man. Uncle Al definitely paying. Look, I think Uncle Al, listen guys, listen. I think Uncle Al, he paying the refs and them motherfuckers. He paying them motherfuckers better than he paying the fighters. That's why they only getting 750,000 or whatever, because they gotta bust that motherfucking, they gotta bust that front end money down with the whole fucking building. The whole building. The judges, the refs, everybody. UFC is getting it too. Because every fight Adesanya gets in is weird. People saying last night was a fluke. Man, I've never seen Paulo Costa not cut off the ring, man. Like all that dancing and talking Paulo was doing, bro. But I felt like Izzy just stayed on the outside, picked them apart and dropped them, bro. But I'm telling you, I never picked Izzy to win that fight. Paulo Costa was always the toughest guy in that division to me because he was the only one to truly dismantle Yoel Romero. And I felt like it's fucked up that Yoel Romero wasn't a champion that night. He so-called lost to Robert Whittaker because he beat the shit out of him. But Israel Adesanya, I feel like, he shows a great ability to fight outside, but the thing with though, is he been able to stop certain takedowns from some pretty significant fighters. Like he's been in there with Kelvin Gastelum, he's been in there with Robert Whittaker. Now we can say he's been in there with Paulo Costa. The Yoel Romero shit was some fugazi shit. But at the same time, Izzy has shown fucking great precision and ability, and they used to use that fucking 82-inch fucking reach, man. And those legs, man, fucking those kicks are sharp. So it's gonna have to be a guy that really motherfucking can adapt to his wrestling, a guy double up on the jab, a guy that'll be really quick twitch, get up inside. Because when you're fucking pressuring Izzy and you're moving from left to right trying to corner him in, he always gets only a couple of feet back from the cage. And all you gotta do is you gotta rush him, bro. You gotta be willing to motherfucking get something. He's too long. Unless you're that long, you're not gonna have that advantage. That's why, for real, John Jones is the perfect person to knock him off. Really, that's the one guy that'll knock him off. There's a reason why the boxers are supposed to had only the Charlers on and not their opponents. One way or another, the opponents weren't going to win. We all know that, Joe Lopez, 40 ounce, man. Shout out to you, bro. We all know that, man. We all know it, man. It was a Charlo doubleheader. Of course, the Charlo was supposed to win that night. Look what they did to Tony Harrison. That Tony Harrison whipped that boy ass, man. They motherfucking, the WBC stepped in and motherfucking wanted to enforce that boy into a rematch. That was some bullshit. Tony Harrison beat that boy fair and square. He showed his ass and was mad because he lost. Them boys don't know how to lose, man. When you cater to you, when people got a titty in your mouth and they babying you, feeding you Infamil your whole life and all of your motherfucking events talk and you ain't never learned how to fucking lose, you feel like you can skate through life with the easy button. Bro, I'm sorry, but there should not be no Ring magazine around Jermell Charlo neck. I feel like they disrespected the belt. I'm back to saying that bitch is the Rocky belt now. What y'all think of that? Oh, the disrespect, two hands. Oh, you so disrespectful, two hands. Went on too long. I miss Paulie. Man, look, man. Izzy is the last style sprinter. His ass. Shut the fuck up, Myron. Oh, this nigga's stupid. He said he's the last. I can't with this fool right now. I cannot fuck with this nigga right now. Myron, for real? The last style sprinter. This fool is it. Totally agree. Nick, this is a good non-biased channel, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do, man. For real. I got big love for all you guys. I can't wait till I start with this COVID since I decided so I can move around the world and meet up with you guys, man. Because I do a lot of fucking traveling. A lot of traveling. I'm always on the West Coast. I'm always down south. I'm always in fucking Texas. I'm everywhere. Well, it was a PBC fight anyway, and the Charlottes have a higher popularity in the States. What casuals knows Rosario? You think they know Derevyanchenko also? Brah. Not at all. Not at all. They don't know those individuals. It's just hardcore boxing fans that do. That's why it kind of makes that night like, okay, if this is their big debut, a lot of fucking casuals don't even know who they are. I think some fucking casual just be intrigued by their twins with belts. You know, there are belts on the line and people get hypnotized by that shit and they just think that just makes that guy that guy. But we gotta understand we live in a different era where the belt really doesn't dictate who is the most talented guy in the fucking division. We know that. We know that. Because a lot of individuals carrying belts and there are other guys in their division that we know, I know for a fact, would tear the fur off of that fucking Bambi ass deer. Yeah, man. Yo, let's go. Let's go, Myron. George Salute with this super test. Who do you think truly hits hardest in the heavyweight division? Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois, David Price. I believe Anthony Joshua hits the hardest. I say that because Anthony Joshua has the most technical punch. Deontay Wilder is flailing and it's unsophisticated in a sense to where it's not tight, it's not kinetic, and it doesn't come with any torque. And that doesn't, and torque comes from kinetic energy. You got to build it. You got to twist, turn from the heel to the fist, flow through it. Deontay Wilder throws his shots like this. He throws them wide. They slap. He's never really connecting with his full connection. Do y'all know the two best shots that Deontay Wilder ever thrown? One was an accident and the best one was really timed. The Brazil shot was the most precise shot he threw, and you see how he melted him with it when he used kinetic energy. Now, the other shot that was the best shot that I felt that he thrown was the fucking back foot right hand that clipped fucking Arthur Spilka on the chin. But it wasn't planned. Deontay's bad on the back foot, and he let it go, and it just happened to be at the perfect time. That shot, that straight right hand that he caught Luis Ortiz with in the first fight, that was a beautiful punch. 7th fight, I mean, you could see that he was trying to sit on his punch and make it a little bit more technical, but I looked at an Alexander Povetkin, and I looked at an Anthony Joshua, and I looked at him throw a quick twitch, short right hand, hit this motherfucker, and he melted him with a fucking right hand that's like fucking from fucking my knee to my fucking arm. Like, this dude hits like a mule. And when you see when he came with that fucking, what was it? Hold up now. Left body, right upstairs on Andy Ruiz, who has a solid chin. That motherfucker melted. Look at the look in that nigga eyes when he hit him. He exhaled. He said, shit real in this motherfucker now. Right or wrong. When he hit him, he said, you could just see it in his face. He said, oh yeah, shit real. This motherfucker hit like a mule. Fuck all that robot talk. I got to be on my P's and Q's or this nigga's gonna black me all the way the fuck out. New York fucking blackout shit. Charlos are not popular. No, they're not popular. They're in their own little fucking bubble for real. Those guys aren't like, look, if those guys do over 350,000 buys, I'd be surprised. And I would contribute that to COVID as well. How long before Madrimov is ready for Mel? Madrimov can beat Mel right now. Madrimov beats Mel in 8 to 10 rounds. Madrimov might beat him faster than that, but Madrimov likes taking his time picking apart his opponents. And if anybody knows anything about the fucking great Joel Diaz, who is literally my fucking favorite fucking trainer, he does a lot of fucking body work. He punches fucking to the body heavy. Look at fucking Israel Madrimov. Look at motherfucking look at MJ Akhmadaliev. Look at what he did to Danny Roman. Danny Roman is a high fucking volume combination puncher that throws to the body as well. Israel Madrimov has extremely fucking awkward footwork, moves around the ring fucking laterally, likes to step in, step out, 3-point to left and the right, but he also likes to fucking ladder. He can move lateral and he can fight off the fucking back foot. Now, when he fought that fucking last fucking boxer, you know what I'm saying? That was his fucking first, that was another step up for him. And, you know, he got fucking exposed in some areas where he was playing around. But when he turned up in the fight, he gave that dude what he was asking for. And we got to remember, this guy's only got 8 fights in the fucking game as a WBO international fucking champion who really is a fucking monster. You know, these Uzbekistan fighters are going through a rigorous fucking program to where they are just adapting and they're learning fast. They're fucking they did the amateurs from a fucking young age and they train rigorously to get to this fucking point. And they're taking on, like, look, that's why MJ Akhmadaliev in fucking 5 to 6 fights could take on a Danny Roman and do what he did and shock the world. This is the point I'm trying to make to people. And once again, I will say this. When it comes to Vasily Lomachenko and Teofimo, another reason I'm rooting for Teofimo, it isn't because I don't have, it's not because I don't like Lomachenko, because it's this false theory that people believe that you have to be old and you have to be a certain age to be a champion. No, shout out to fucking Wilfred Benitez. Shout out to Mike Tyson. Shout out to fucking Floyd Mayweather. Shout out to fucking Roy Jones. Shout out to all of the individuals that at one point in their career were believed to be green, were perceived to be green. These dudes were young and they took on fucking top opposition and they knocked them down. You question these young fighters and you baby them and you coddle them along and you don't realize that you're hurting them more than you're helping them because they're having a steeper learning curve because they're not getting in a position to fight those upper echelon guys that they're really trying to get through. And the only way you're going to get there is if you continuously and you meticulously climb the ladder. Period. You cannot leave these guys right here and expect them to just excel here when you just put them in the ring with some guy. Because that unexpected guy that you don't think is going to win, they might have fucking 20 fights and fucking 3 or 4 losses. He's fucking battle hardened. He has nothing to lose. And oh my God, it'll make him fucking rock hard just to ruin your night and take a belt. So what I'm saying is, this fight with Lomachenko and Teofimo for me is to prove that the youngins can do it. So we can see this sport accelerate because we have so much young talent that needs to be moving along, that needs to be fighting tougher opposition, that needs to be in that fucking gauntlet showing what they can do. They should not be pacified. These guys are killers. They've been born to be killers since they were fucking 4 years old, hitting the fucking mitts with their daddy around the fucking house to the speed bag in the fucking gym. They've been living in sweat boxes their whole life just to do what they doing. When they fucking turn pro after that fucking, you know what I'm saying, 11 fucking 12 fight, if you feel like that's your fighter, he should be moving up. Look at Anthony Joshua and his fucking learning curve. Look at Dillian White and what they fucking did. So don't motherfuckers tell me that these dudes are too young or too green. Don't sit back and tell me that you have to coddle fucking Ryan Garcia, who had multiple fucking contracts, to basically put a gun to his head to force him in a fucking fight with Luke Campbell when the kid is fucking really ready. Don't fucking tell me that fucking Teofimo needs to fucking lay and fucking wait and take all of this time when he showed you with that quick twitch fucking punch when he dropped fucking Richard Comey that he's ready, when Richard Comey went in there and fucking fought life or death in one of the fucking best fights I seen that year with motherfucking Beltran. So all I'm saying is the kid can do it. The kids can do it. And these are the kids that are going to save the sport. Look at them. They're young, they handsome, they flashy. Pause. They're young, they good looking, they flashy. The motherfuckers know how to put their hands together. They know how to fucking fight. So let's give them the credibility they deserve and let them fight. For real. We are pacifying the fucking future of fucking greatness, and they'll never be great if you're going to fucking keep them fucking on the fucking sideline for 26, 27, 28 fights, wait till they're 29, 20, 30, and be like, okay, we got to do something out of this kid. Man, that motherfucking milk the fucking adder shit all fucking day long. That shit ain't working, man. Give a motherfucker a whole gallon or don't give them nothing at all. Stop giving these motherfuckers half pints. I just woke up. Let's go. And I got the unlimited pro package on Scream, y'all. LOL. You be Eddie Kane and I'm Duck. What's up? Hey, man, you already know I'm with you. Catch me while I'm sober, ninja. Yeah, you fucked me up, nigga. I'll rush home to get on that motherfucking live just for your ass to be wishy-washy. 2 hands. Do you want to see Maul against Canelo? I do, because I think Maul gets exposed. And he won't. Man, look, man. Red Glove, I'm going to tell you straight up. Remember the Canelo Kovalev fight? The body shot shook him, but the head shot took him. That's all I got to say about that. In a few rounds. Wilder generates power by twerking. Man, Wilder just fucking lets that bitch go. Because Wilder's always furious. He's always furious in his approach. Wilder comes in with a type of attitude that I genuinely do like. Because Wilder do want to get in there and he wants to fuck you all the way up. He really does. You can see it in his eyes. He just doesn't have the technical ability to back that ferocity that he fucking exerts in his motherfucking facial expressions. Excuse me. Madrimov looked bad. And absolutely, that's what I was saying, Rival. You know, when he got up against a slick boxer puncher, bro, he got exposed in a couple fucking areas. Then he fucking there's some things he's gonna have to fucking work on. All of that motherfucking tricky extra movement and shit like that, that weird coming in and out, bro, you're gonna have to fucking settle down a little bit, work your lateral movement, and just use your punches because your athletic ability, we know you have it, but only call on it when it needs to be called upon, and pick your fucking fighter apart. That's why I love Sugar Ray. With all the athleticism in the world, he picked the fighter apart technically by fucking soundly using precision fucking shots and fighting power fucking fighters, breaking them down meticulously, using his ring, using his motherfucking bolos, using his motherfucking using his swift tactics and his high IQ, and always keeping them busy motherfucking disguising one hand for another. You know, and I feel like, you know, a lot of fucking fighters, they too motherfucking focus on all of this motherfucking extra shit when you just need to stay down and get to the fundamentals. Like man, look, man, there's a lot of motherfucking glorified mitt workers, man, and there are not a lot of dudes that are paying attention to the technical aspects that'll really get you there. Because I'm telling you, a good jab and fucking steady shots to the body are going to motherfucking make a successful fighter. That's why I love Joel Diaz's program, bro. Look at the way Joel Diaz fighters fight, bro. All of them now. Look at them. They are fucking body hunters, head touchers. They are fucking relentless, and they listen. They listen, bro. We got to go back and revert to the roots. You have to listen to the fucking coach's instruction, because believe it or not, inside the ring, you might see something different, but that outside perspective is really seeing what's going on. He's really seeing what hands are disguised. He's really seeing what's throwing what. And I'm not saying he's going to see everything when you mixed in the corner and he's facing you. But a majority of all the things that you're doing wrong and he's doing right, he sees that. So you need to come back out in that next round and execute in that way. Boston Logic with the 10. Appreciate you on the sticker, my G. Black and Brown with the super chat. Appreciate you, Brody. Salute, Brick Bro. Shout out to the whole chat. Shout out to you, my G. The whole family up in here, man. Jed Cal, salute. My motherfucking brother. Who watched Chavez Jr. fight? You talking about Chavez Jr. fought last night? The Smurf fought last night, man? Did he say no? No? Did he say after the 5th round, did he say no? Do you want to fight? No. Yo, 2 hands. Dan, salute. Yo, 2 hands and all. Mr. IBF chat. What the fuck happened last night? Can't believe Dev lost. Hey, man, neither can I, man. It was like Dev abandoned the game plan, man, and he went head hunting, bro. And he started doing the same thing Jamel was doing when fucking when Banana was overwhelming him with fucking constant fucking pressure and fucking body attacks. And I fucking credit fucking Jamel's fucking fight plan. I mean, Rosario's fight plan, because that's exactly the fucking plan he should have fucking had. But, yo, he was doing the same thing fucking Derek was doing. He started overreaching with his punches and frustration. And Derek, he just abandoned fucking game plan completely. Because I heard Andre Rozier. Andre Rozier was telling him the right shit to do. He just didn't do it. Because the 5th and the 8th, that was the fucking, that was the sound, very technical, inside fucking choppy combination Sergey Derevyanchenko that I saw against Triple G. And I really thought he started coming into his own, because I felt like after the 5th round and he was doing the body work and coming upstairs with the combinations, I felt like he could have melted fucking Jamal by the 10th, especially when he sent him reeling to the ropes with all of those combinations and headshots. Man, there was a lot of exposure even in the victories, man. We got to acknowledge that. Fuck proper 12 malt liquor whiskey. That shit got me, and by the time I got off it, that's why I don't drink that shit, bro. My man drink Jameson all the time, and I love the taste of fucking Jameson, dog. But I know that shit. I know what that shit do to me, bro. I woke up on a fucking bench in a gazebo in my man's backyard. I don't remember that shit. Shit was all good just a week ago. Absolutely, man. Diaz is a genius, man, and I feel like he doesn't get credit, and I hope fucking coach of the year this year, man. I really do, man. He made 2 guys champions in one night, man. And he continues to show and fucking prove with his fighters that they are fucking A-list, they are fucking headhunters, and they are ready to go. OG Boogie says, man, Mr. Two Hands Up, Chavez Jr. looked like a fairy over roller skate. Oh, roll bounce ass fruitcake. Who has a better chance against Jamel? Harrison or Hurd? Hurd, man. Hurd has the ability to eat punches, and Jermell does not fucking punch like J-Rock in the sense of that constant, that quick combination, switching them around. He kept switching fucking Hurd around, staying close and hitting that motherfucker with combination shot after shot after shot after shot, knowing that Jared Hurd does not have no fucking head movement. Jared Hurd beat you specifically with heart, power, and a fucking elite inside fucking uppercut and fucking short chopping hook game. And I never dismissed Jared Hurd because he fought the level of opposition. He earned his motherfucking belts. But I feel like if Jermell would have took that fight, if Jared Hurd goes in there and pressures you the way Jared Hurd pressured a Tony Harrison, the way Jared Hurd pressured a Edis Landry Lara, let's be serious here. Do y'all think fucking Jermell will fight Lara? I heard he said something about it, but I didn't see it come to fruition. I think Lara, even at the age of what? I believe Lara's like 36, 37 right now. I believe Lara will give him that action. That fucking slick Cuban style ain't nothing to fuck with. And Lara ain't no motherfucking bologna sandwich. I'm gonna tell you that much. Brother in the building. Salute to all my people. Salute, fam. How you feeling? Feeling, OG? Jamal was uppercutting the fuck out of Loma. I think he hit harder than triple. Hey, man, look. Yeah, look, yo. Jamal's fucking uppercut is a fucking thing of beauty. I had to state that on Twitter. I had to state it. Bro, he was flinging that bitch with precision, and every time he hit that nigga, it was like this nigga motherfucking, imagine the nigga, you know how niggas dove off and shit when they tired in class? And then them niggas go like this? The niggas doze off? Like they on that shit, when they go like this, that was that nigga Derevyanchenko head after every motherfucking uppercut. I promise you that. Yo, it's my guy, the biggest Berchel fan in the fucking planet. Yeah, man, shout out El Alacran. El Alacran Berchel. That's my motherfucking man. Boxing Source, you get the wrench. That's my motherfucking dog, man. Hey, man, shout out to Boxing Source, man. Go subscribe if you haven't, man. Really fucking good dude, man. Genuine guy, man. I'm a good fucking, I am very observant, and I'm a good, how can I put it? I know, fuck, man, the word is right on my fucking tongue, and I can fucking say it. Except, he's a good guy, man. I can say it in him, man. He's got good character, man. I can tell good dudes when I see him, man. The guy knows his boxing, man. He talks good shit. He's great to fucking engage in conversation with. I have a fucking great time in lives with Boxing Source, man. I fuck with that dude. If y'all fuck with boxing the way I fuck with boxing, y'all are gonna go subscribe to him. And y'all definitely gonna subscribe to that dumbass Double M. My nigga, Double M ain't no dumbass, but you know how we play. That's my bro. I can talk to him like that, but just don't call him no dumbass. Charlo really that strong. They really got that heart. Look, this is what I believe that one of the Charlo's biggest advantages is over a lot of fighters, and this is where they get fucking crossed up. Their motherfucking endurance is something special, bro. Them dudes will keep going. But what I think will get them in trouble with their endurance is if you constantly pressure them and you got to put combinations on them. Like, for real, bro, like, if a guy like Sean Porter was at 154, if Sean Porter could be, imagine if Sean Porter was a 154 fighter or something like that and he fight Melly Mel. Do y'all think Mel will win that fight, or y'all think Porter will win that fight? Actual facts in the building. NY to the DMV. Man, the fucking man, look, man, Boxing Source, he was hitting him with that uppercut all night long, and it was sweet. And for a guy who has no real understanding on how to fight inside, I watched him adjust round to round when he was truly uncomfortable. He adjust round to round, and he really made it look all right. Shout out to the motherfucking Reaper gang. You know what I'm saying? Die Hard Casual is officially fucking Reaper gang. You know what I mean? We on a mission to get my man to 1,000. The motherfucking edits is motherfucking entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Unbiased. That's official fucking Reaper gang. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Or go jump out a first floor window and kill yourself. You see how I said a first floor window though? Yeah, I'm the type of guy that laughs at my own jokes. So what? I think it's funny. Laugh. I think David Price hits the hardest. Yo! It's like, yo, but hold on, George. I wasn't leaving out Pricey. Pricey does have a fucking solid fucking right hand. I'm not leaving out Pricey. It's just Pricey just motherfucking jaw. He got the jaw of a fucking baby deer, man. The jaw of a baby deer. But Pricey does have an effective fucking right. Pricey is an effective fucking puncher. And we gotta remember at one time, Pricey was he was the golden child in the UK. He was supposed to be that deal. Him, Robert Hellenius, they were supposed to, the Nordic Nightmare, them dudes were supposed to be that deal at one time. It's just some dudes, man, they can't take a punch. But I'm really watching closely the resurgence of you, Robert Hellenius, because I like what you did to motherfucking Mikey Likes It over there. I like what you did, how you stopped that fool, man. Mr. walking around rubbing his belly and shit for good luck. I like that dude, so I ain't gonna say his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, man, Price Chan, that junk motherfucking softer than triple ply shaman, boy. Boy. Anyone see Tony Yoka knock out Dual Pause with an uppercut? Bro, Tony Yoka, motherfuckers better watch out. He on the way, B. He on the way. That heavyweight can flex, man. And that heavyweight got movement, dog. Another guy, but my favorite heavyweight coming up, he ain't really young, but they try to view my man as a prospect. I think out of the young crop, the one who will become champion, that I know for a fact will become a champion, Philip Hergovich. Boom, bitches. Yeah. Philip motherfucking Hergovich. That dude is a motherfucking savage. Yeah, I woke up on a bench, dog, in the gazebo, dog. I had a blunt roach on my chest, dog, and a bottle of Gatorade with no top on it in my hand. And I ain't gonna say what else was around me. I was sick as fuck. Dude, it's like, man, it's like, yo, when you watch fucking David Price now, dude, it's kind of like painful for real, because you know he wants to get back in that position, because like he feels like, yo, his heart is always in it. He has a skill set, but it's like, dude, your chin fails you every time, bro. And when you stand on fucking, and even as human beings, sometimes we just built, when we get clipped in that area, we just fall. Some people just don't have that strong chin. Some people just ain't built with that strong head. Everybody just strong in different areas, man. And that just happened to be his fucking weakness, unfortunately, man. But I like Pricey, man. Classy guy. Yeah, man. That motherfucker hit like a freight train, Jed. But the nigga got the chin of a fucking baby deer, man. Nah, man, fuck Triple A. I'm not saying fuck Triple D. This is what I mean, right? We got Triple D versus Juggernaut win. Is that October or November, guys? I can't remember the fight date. I think Tony Yoka would beat Daniel Dubois. I think Tony Yoka would beat Daniel Dubois because Tony Yoka is the fighter that everybody perceives Tyson Fury is, ballerina on his feet at the heavyweight division. Tony Yoka is the stature and size, and he really uses that motherfucking, that sweet boxing. Fury don't use it. He try to look cute with that shit and then just put his weight on you and beat you on the inside. Tony Yoka He really know how to flow. So I just think that as of seeing certain fighters and the fighters that Triple D is fighting at, and we remember the fucking who was it? Richard Lartley, I believe his name was, the African guy with the blonde beard. From Richard Lartley to Nathan Gorman, we seen when he fought Richard Lartley, man, it wasn't good for him with fucking boxers. Tony's a fucking a serious boxer puncher, bro, on his way up, and he's not fucking rushing his fucking career. But I think if him and Daniel fucking Dubois were to meet, fucking Daniel Dubois is gonna run into a fucking problem, a serious problem, because I haven't seen Daniel Dubois sit and box. I think the most poise I've seen out of Daniel Dubois was in the Nathan Gorman fight. Yeah, like, but Fury had some interesting issues, early in his fucking, pro career. But and then he wasn't polished like David Price in the sense to where they you know how people are, man, when it comes to sales, when it comes to putting people in the Olympics and putting people first. You know how people gonna push certain individuals, man. You have to walk a certain way, you have to talk a certain way, you gotta play the game a certain way if you want certain type of eyes on you and certain type of luxuries from promotion. And I just believe that, David Price filled that fucking void for him. He said, L Dog loves Hergovich. You probably going to gain a stalk or two hands. Nah, me and L Dog had a little spar, right? One day, I can't remember what channel I was on. I think I was on Unbiased. And L Dog was talking to me crazy because I picked Slim to be fuck, man. Fuck. I be talking about so many fighters I forget. God damn, man, what the fuck? Well, either way, I picked a fighter to beat another motherfucking fighter. Nigga L Dog tried to fry me because I said, you know what I'm saying, dude's gonna win. Tremaine Williams. I picked Tremaine Williams to win the motherfucking fight. And that was based off his boxing against, you know what I'm saying, Lil Mayweather product. And he didn't win, and God damn, what's the other fighter name that was in Tremaine Williams' fight? I just can't think of it off the top of my head right now. And he ended up winning the fight. And he used fucking elite bully pressure. So, he was like I didn't know shit about boxing. So I got on I got on Unbiased channel, and me and him went at it. And then at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, he was like, man, two hands, man. I just like to troll, man. I just like to troll, man. It's just a friendly spar or whatever. I said, yeah, bro. I was like, I like combat too. It ain't nothing. But I didn't know L Dog was a big Philip Hergovich fan. But I'm a huge Philip Hergovich fan, and Boxing Source knows Burchell is my guy. I am all about effective savagery. I believe there are guys that are in this game right now that just will dismantle you and break you. There's no way around it. And I feel like Philip Hergovich is one of those guys. I feel like Miguel Burchell is one of those guys with that type of savagery. I feel like God damn it, I feel like Dimitri Bivol is one of those guys. I feel like Artur Beterbiev is one of those guys. That's the fight that needs to happen. That's the fight the world needs to see. Motherfuckers need to see Bivol versus motherfucking Beterbiev. And I got Bivol. And people need to see, man, Burchell just fucking, once fucking Loma's over, man, Loma, I don't know, man. I think Burchell beats Loma too, man. I don't know anybody that can penetrate that type of savagery that Burchell brings at fucking 130. There's a reason why fucking Gary Russell talk that shit and this nigga talking 140 and every fucking thing else, man. Nobody really wants Burchell. And if people thought because Burchell didn't take that motherfucking fight that Jermell Herring beats fucking Burchell, they out they mind. Oh yeah, I definitely got Beef all over Beterbiev because people don't understand how hard Beterbiev hits. If you look at all the Beterbiev fights, if you look at all the Bevol's fights, if you look at dominance, if you look at the boxing, if you look at the poise, if you look at the fact that he never gives up center ring, his effective aggression, he always stays lateral. And the one thing about Dimitri Bivol, he never puts his back to the rope. He understands where his back foot is at all times, and he wants to stay centering, and he wants to box with you. He has an accurate, very, very high IQ, and he understands his range. He understands his body length, and he stays right out of range of every punch, and he fires off combinations, and he's accurate to the fucking body, and the punches leave you reeling. Now, how many people have you fucking seen fucking Joe Smith Jr. get frustrated, get beat up like that? And Joe Smith Jr. is a bully with hella power. And look at the way he fucking just dismantled him and broke him. From John Pascal to fucking Sullivan Barrera, all of them dudes. He just dismantles them. And I just feel like Better Beef, he's a fucking come forward fighter, but Bodzdick just didn't have what it takes to umpy those combinations and stay lateral and box with Better Beef the way he needed to win. I believe that Bivol is the one fighter at 175 that has the punch, that has the combinations, that has the ability to back fucking Better Beef up for once in his life. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Terry Norris was my dude. I even fucking did a tweet when I was saying like, yo, I was like, I wonder what, I was like, I really want to see a fucking full documentary made. I want a fucking true journalist fucking to do a documentary on Terry Norris because I would love to know the inside of Terry Norris. What was his mind state when it came to fights? What was he thinking during the time when, fighters were on the ground and he clipped them? What was he thinking? Was it just, fucking full ferocity? I just want to dismantle my opponent in every way, shape, or form. This is a fight. I can't snap out of it. That I understand. But the on the ground shots, you know what I'm saying, more than once, I would like to know what was in Terry Norris' mind at the time. And after he left the game and all of the things he dealt with, I would like to know what he feels about boxing and the things that his wife is doing with the neurologic with neurosurgery and stuff and trying to fucking help fucking professional boxers with they're suffering from brain damage and shit like that. Terry Norris has an interesting story, and now he teaches class, he teaches fucking fighters, he teaches boxers, he teaches people to stay fit, and all of that. Terry Norris is living a good life, even amongst being, even amongst going through what he's going through. Terry Norris is finding a way. He's a very compelling figure, and I would love to see a full documentary on him. And if I don't see it, maybe I can make it. Man, yeah, man. Bivol definitely that's a good way to put it, man. That nigga is Colossus from X-Men, bro. The haircut and all, bro. He rushing like that nigga. He got the haircut. The nigga got steel. Yo, he you know what I'm saying? He don't walk around like a human dog. All you see is the steel formation of his body and shit when he in the ring. Cause he be breaking shit. Like, yo, Joe Smith Jr. even picked that dude up and slammed him and that shit couldn't even rattle. Then that motherfucker was about to knock Joe Smith Jr. out in the last 10 seconds of the fight because he snuck him for that bullshit. Bivol got a mean streak that people don't understand. I'm telling y'all, Dimitri Bivol is the best fighter at 175, and I'm willing to bet fucking $500 when fucking Arthur Better Beef and my fucking Dimitri Bivol fight that Dimitri Bivol wins by a motherfucking by spectacular knockout or, you know what I'm saying, decision, whatever, it don't matter. But Bivol fucking dismantles this guy. Too young, too strong, too fast, boxing IQ too high. If you compare Bivol to fighters in any other fucking boxing, in any other weight class, Bivol can do everything they can do. And somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Bivol is just as good as a fighter as anybody else in any other fucking weight class. That is a motherfucking fact. Terry Norris was on a whole nother level. Y'all want to know who else is on a whole nother level, who motherfuckers don't get a respect, and motherfucking Sugar Ray ducks for fucking dear life? Y'all should already know who I'm talking about. Aaron Pryor. That's another one of my favorite fighters. Aaron Pryor was a motherfucking pure fucking savage. Savage. Couldn't do nothing with that fool. He put on some of the best. He put on some of the best performances boxing had to offer, man. But yeah, man, I think a lot of people real hesitant about that boy B-Ball, man. Look at the level. Look at the level of opposition early in the game. Look at what B-Ball. Look at what B-Ball doing. You know what I mean? Like he taking that same path. He taking that same path that the Uzbekistan fighters are taking, right or wrong. Fighting all the top pops, man. And look, man, I'm about to check out this joint, man. As we always say at the end of this shit, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no mind. I think we did probably like an hour and a half altogether with the ones that stopped and dropped. Hey, man, salute, man. Respect. It's the motherfucking boss. Reaper gang over and out, though. Respect.